Good evening, my beautiful people. Thought I forgot about you today, didn't I? I did say Wednesday or Thursday, and honestly, I'm not 100% feeling better, but it's considerably feeling better. So, um, news update. There's so much going on, dude. I gave up after like about 5 stories, so yeah, it is what it is. Um, I was gonna report on the 23 freight cars that derailed in northern Arizona late last night. But come to find out, they pretty much were just carrying new vehicles. So that may not be as important, but just to let you know, 11:20 Wednesday night, 23 freight cars with new vehicles that were heavily damaged in train derailment in northern Arizona, east of Williams, which is 33 miles west of Flagstaff. Yeah, I was writing it down. I'm like, oh, another train derailment, and then I saw it was pretty much nothing but new vehicles mostly that were damaged, and I'm like, oh, no chemical spills or nothing like that. That's a good thing, I guess. But what about all the people that've been waiting 6 months to a year for their new car to be delivered? Yowza. Anyway, um, this gentleman I did not watch, but I did notice his name in the news. Pat Robertson, the host of the 700 Club, and I don't know exactly. I think he founded CBN, right? Christian Broadcasting Network. He died. He was 93 years old. Um, you know how you have your favorite pastors that you watch and stuff like that. It's not that I didn't like him. It's just I didn't really watch him. So um, I'm sure he's going to be missed and loved by people that did watch him. Um, China has agreed to pay several billions of dollars to Cuba for an eavesdropping facility, and I think they're going to put it specifically in Havana. It is to scoop up electronic communications throughout the southeast United States, where there are many military bases down there, and to also monitor U.S. shipping traffic. So that's interesting. Um, I did notice in the article that Nikki Haley was like, "Yeah, Biden administration needs to wake up and see what's going on, sweetheart. They're orchestrating it." Okay. Anyway, on to bigger news. Uh, China has also welcomed the formation of a joint maritime alliance with the presence of Iran, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Iraq, Pakistan, and India. This deal has seen Saudi Arabia distance itself from the West significantly and boost cooperation, dialogue, and diplomacy with other countries of the region, most notably Syria. So, yeah, they're, yeah. Anyway, mm, this one really got me heated. The German government prepares to end meat consumption and rations meat to just 10 grams daily. Now, I originally heard this through Steve Poplar, the Poplar Report, and also Survival Lily. And I did my own research into it to find out, what's going on, how are they setting it up, and what have you. Um, 10 grams daily, for those that don't measure in grams, because I don't, is the equivalent of just 2 sausages or 2 hamburgers for the entire month. Um, the government is gearing to make meat so expensive that few people will be able to afford it. Children are to be instilled with new values and pitted against their parents. The government will make meat disappear from view everywhere. So the little meat that you do find, it's going to be so expensive that pretty much only the elites can afford it. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is in a 222-page government SRU report. Now, they did put what the SRU stands for. It is in German. I'm not going to try to say it, but it is in a 222-page government SRU report. It also recommends eliminating meat from school cafeterias. And the agriculture minister, who is pretty much the head of all this, is actually a hearty meat eater. In fact, his wife was recently recorded preparing a 2-kilogram steak. So I guess they'll be one of the few that can actually afford it, right? Yeah. And my last story, because this is going to be short, brain implants developed by Elon Musk have been approved by the FDA to carry out its first trials in humans. Now, specifically, yeah, I know what this sounds like. Specifically, it says that it is to help restore movement in people with quadriplegia. I hope I said that right. Quadriplegia. So, loose. You have no movement in your arms, legs, in your limbs, and hopefully it will help send signals from your brain to your limbs so that you can move and possibly walk again. It can also be used to restore sight in blind people. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people will say, "Oh, that's good news," blah blah blah. Yeah, you're not messing with my brain. I mean, I barely let the doctor mess with me, period, and I have heart failure. I don't believe in epidurals. I don't believe in a lot of stuff that I refuse testings that they do, and I'm like, no, you're not messing with me like that. No. Put me on meds. When the good Lord calls me home, I'm going home. That's all there is to it. I said that to my defibrillator several times over the years. They tried to get me to get a defibrillator, and I'm like, no. Lord didn't put it in me. It's not going to go in me. That's all there is to it. I have my reasons for it, but yeah, I'm still here. I was diagnosed in 2009 with heart failure. It's 2023. I'm still here by the grace of God only. But yeah, guys, that should be enough to upset you. So I'm gonna stop for now. I hope you guys are still prepping and praying. As Pinball and Travis always say, whatever they're doing in Europe will end up over here. So, I mean, the meat is already ridiculous. The beef that I have in our freezers was there when beef was way cheaper. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd have any beef. Because in all honesty, I mean, you see beef, and I'm still picking up like ground beef. But as far as like T-bones, ribeye steaks, and all that other stuff, I don't pick up that stuff anymore. Seriously, because it's way too expensive. It's like, I think on average like $17 a pound or something like that. It's not 17, 14, 15, $14.99 a pound. So yeah, it's crazy and it's ridiculous, but they are trying to get us off of meat, and they're going to tell you to eat the crickets. So, yum yum. I don't think so. But keep prepping, keep praying. I love you guys. Take care. God bless. And I will see you next time. Maybe this weekend. Never know. Bye.